the things that should be withheld, and when we're trying to solidify a relationship, is the part that everyone values the most, either about themselves or the other person, right? So men want to see if a woman loves them without him spending money on her, and a woman wants to see if a man loves her without having sex with her. So I believe that when we get mature and we get older, I think there's an important part about withholding a certain degree of that part of you. So I believe men should start going in positions where they're not spending money on a woman until they see that she's really intentional with him. And I'm not saying he's just a guy that's broke, and broke, when I mean broke, not able to provide for himself. I think you should be able to build with a man who can take care of himself and be able to take care of family. I think nothing's wrong with that. And I think we're asking too much from a lot of men when we're going beyond trying to get him to finance luxury, especially if he's accepting of your past decisions. But when it comes to a transactional agreement, I believe that two people I should withhold my money for a time, and the woman should withhold her part for a time, even though some brothers ain't going for that. But I believe they should, because if you go too early into it, if you don't know I have no idea about who this person is, and if I lead with my wallet and she's leading with her body, we're already setting up ourselves for failure. I don't even know who she is. She don't know who I am. I don't even know what her favorite color is. She don't even know what my favorite food is. And we're already deviating from why we're coming together. While we're coming together has nothing to do about the intangibles and about I really think you're a beautiful person, and you really think I'm a beautiful person, and we're leading with those things, we already know we're already settling for doom. I mean, a lot of reasons why relationships don't work is because men have compromised themselves with their money, leading with their money, and women are leading with their body. Most people aren't leading with that mind, body, and soul and spirit and who you are as a person. And we're not actually coming together on the earlier topic about being close to each other, not being close to what we possess and what we bring to the table that are tangibles versus the intangible. I want somebody to invest in my survival, and I want to invest in her survival as well too. But I wanted to ask the ladies a question. If and this conversation me and Marcus and JR had on King Talk. If a man, do you think a woman is qualified for being a wife if she has sex too early to a man? But I'll concede to that, right? I think, let's say I'm gonna go with Marcus and what some other brothers were saying, that if you have sex too early, you can still be wifeable. If he goes, I'm gonna look past that and go, you'll be the woman that I desire to be with. If when y'all have sex and you say this is a man you love to and you want to spend the rest of your life with, you finally have sex and his thing is too small and he doesn't know how to please you, even after you taught him how to try to please you, you still can't hit nothing. He can't please you. It's too small. Are you going to stay with that man?
I need to hear the question again one more time, please.
You said if it's too small and you already told him how to.
If a woman said, hey, two ways, either wait for us to have sex if you value me, or I give it to you and you still value me. A man said, hey, just because you have sex with me don't mean I won't wife you. He's still gonna wife you. You gave it up fast. It might have been a one night stand 2 weeks in. He still wifed you. He looked past the fact that you had sex early, or you withheld and he got it. But once he got it and you say, I love you unconditionally, and he loved you unconditionally, and then it ends up being small, micro, whatever you want to say, and on top of the micro, he don't know how to please you or have sex with you, but he loves you. Are you going to stay?
You have to say, you say you love them unconditionally, so you're going to love that unconditional small penis. Like, what? I don't understand.
The rest of the ladies, are y'all going to?
I feel women come into relationships with so many stipulations that men overlook. Yeah. And it's definitely one-sided.
Right. That's why I'm asking. That's one-sided. He can't control that.
The majority of women would not stay with that man. And that's the fact.
Thank you.
They would not.
Casey. Thank you.
Yeah, they would not. But they would want to be accepted through all of their flaws,
everything else,
through any medical conditions or any issues or whatever. That man maybe won't be able to produce children with that person. That man will stay by her.
If he loves her, if he loves her,
hold on, because we want all the ladies to answer the question first, if they show.
As much as and I haven't even answered the question yet, but as much as I love you women, I don't think that you guys are actually being honest.
Thank you.
And I don't say that with malice or disrespect.
I know.
Just why?
When
you think they'll say
you're married to this person?
Wait,
is that what you're saying?
I need to hear the parameters.
Let Paris finish. Y'all hear me?
Hold on.
What I'm saying is, right, most times as a woman, because I done had sex before, even if a man's done small and you actually have an emotional attachment to him, your body will conform. So the idea that, oh, she won't stay with him, I mean, he may be doing it and she may not know that she's satisfied, but there is that thing of high infatuation. So the idea that she won't stay, that only happens when there is no emotional attachment. Bro, there are so many women that when they get with their boyfriend or their baby daddy and they blast him, the first thing she say is, that's why your dick was good. That's the first thing she say. Like, yep. And we know that has been true. She stayed with this man years on end, never had an orgasm with him. A lot of women, it's studies that show it, never have had orgasms. Women do not know their bodies. Women do not know when they ovulate. Women do not know anything about themselves. They can't even tell you when their highest peak fertility period is. So you are not convincing me when there was just a post that went viral about Sexy Red where the lady said men can't even tell when women are faking it or we're simply not in the mood, that women are not letting men that they are physically attracted to get on top of them and do it constantly. Women are constantly having sex with men that do not please them. The same way women are constantly having sex with men who they do not like. If it makes sense for her, if she can justify it in her mind, she is going to do it. So the idea that she's going to leave this man who either doesn't sexually satisfy her or has a small penis where she loves him unconditionally is a lie. She's staying.
I see your point, Paris.
I do too.
Trev doesn't look convinced.
What about Cherish and will y'all stay?
You can go, Cherish.
Exactly. What the hell are we doing? She's crazy.
Mr. Lego, how are you talking in this world of women? You're like,
don't nobody want to answer this question. Look at them. They don't want to answer this question. Look how they looking. Ain't nobody trying to answer this shit. We trying to stay with the topic.
But if you ask a question, they should answer it, right?
Right. The question's not even
no.
Okay. All right.
So y'all can see,
I'm not uncomfortable with the question. It's
a dumb question.
I don't.
How is it a dumb question?
Hold on. Like I think Chelsea was gonna respond. Go ahead. You want to say something, Chelsea?
I would say getting super deep into sex because I'm pro-sex, but sex positivity. There is a difference between sex, pleasure, and intimacy with the person. People have been in relationships where there is a good sized penis involved and they are getting zero pleasure from it. There is no orgasm. There is nothing highlighting up there. And then you are in a position with a person with, there's chemistry. The penis size may be different and there is sparks flying. There is zero air in that room because you are just on this little pipeline with that person because everything is just going. So I'm not saying that, this person could have a micro penis and we're having sex and I don't even feel anything and I'm not getting, aroused at all. But I don't think that really cares too much. If I'm willing to marry this person and I'm in love with this person and I'm infatuated and chemistry is going off the charts, and when we get into that mode, we're wanting to be intimate with each other. Before we even get to the sex part, I'm already, off my rocker. So I wouldn't say that the penis size, or I think that's a male push agenda. It's like, the penis size is what's going to make that woman be like, ew, and don't touch me. And it's like, before I even know what your penis size looks like, I'm talking to you, we're touching. So it's like, I don't think that plays such a huge part in people's agenda of sex and what intimacy and pleasure is for a woman's body. Personally, I don't think that would sway me too far to the left?
Well, that wasn't the question, Chelsea. That's why I couldn't answer it, because he already set up the stage to where it wasn't a vibe and you weren't aroused. So you have to answer it from that stance.
Well, if I'm not aroused and I'm not in the I'm not going down the road. I'm sorry.
Thank you. It's just crazy.
I'm not going
down the road.
I'm not the exit. I'm not getting out the car. I'm not packing my spend-a-night bag. I'm not going nowhere.